All right, guys. So it seems that Deion Sanders has officially announced that he's going to Colorado, and you can tell because look at this man's face right here. Sad, obviously. Um, I think a big question I do have for this is, well, actually, let's just go ahead and get into the video before I get into that.
You know, I'm real kind with your black snap with your earring. I'm real kind right now. I'm real kind right now. Y'all good. Y'all good. This is said y'all won. You won. You good. We kick back. We kick back. We won. Okay, down for the nitty gritty. I know y'all been hearing the rumors and everything that's been transpiring around about my whereabouts and what I'm gonna do. And I like for y'all to hear it from me and not from anyone else. It is what it is. Either in coaching, you get elevated or you get terminated. Ain't no other way. You either elevated or terminated. And it ain't no graveyard for coaches where they die at the place. It don't work like that. They either gonna run you off or you gonna walk off upon your own recognizance. I've chosen to accept the job elsewhere next year. I'm gonna finish what we started. We're gonna dominate. I'm gonna be here to that end and that conclusion. And then when that conclusion, we will move on. Now, what I don't.
Wait, but see, I mean, it's good that he's telling them up front and everything, but it's kind of weird to have that, like, going into the championship game though. I would feel weird as a student athlete in that room right now. Like, so after this, whatever happens, and then you just dip. Like, dang, that sucks. I think about, like, they had celebrities at their game, they had eyes on them everywhere, and I was like, dang, all that's gonna be gone within just a month from now. It's going, dang, well, that's regular JSU, like that. And I would just feel weird as a student athlete in that room. It's like, dang, that's it.
I want you to do is thinking something is better on the other side in regards to some of you. I would like to have the opportunity to meet with some of you so you don't go and jump in the portal and you die in the portal. I don't want that.
Travis Hunter? Wait, that's the question I was wondering in the beginning when I started this video. I was like, what happens with him? Remember, guys, the reason he's at Jackson State is because of Deion. He said that's his favorite player. Remember that. That's the reason he's there. And knowing maybe Shador and Shiloh, and I was his older son on Deion Sanders Jr., we all know they're probably going to leave with him too. So what does that mean for Travis Hunter, though? I'm just saying, don't be surprised you see him going to the transfer portal and end up at Colorado. That's all I'm saying.
That happen because some of y'all thinking it's simplistic like that, and it's not. That portal will be loaded on, is it Monday, fella? Yeah. Monday. Portals opens, be loaded, and they're gonna call and they're gonna ask, because that's what we've done for some of y'all when we were trying to acquire y'all. We called and we asked your coaches, and when we knew what kind of character, what is it, and I don't want you thinking since you have the Jackson State awards on you that people are just gonna flock to you and they're gonna lace you like that. This is one of the best universities, I believe, certainly in FCS, that you could have an opportunity to play at because of all the bells and whistles and these particular things that we brought here. And I'm trying my best with this wonderful gentleman to help choose this.
You can tell he's sad, man.
For you. My recommendation goes to TC. They know how I feel about TC. I want TC, and several of the staff members are going to be retained here, but that's mine. I would love for someone in-house because I don't really know how y'all would act with somebody outside the house coming in to really not understanding how we function and how we get down. So that's my recommendation. So just clap it up for TC.
Oh, dang, they sad, bro. They sad.
That's how it goes down. But that's not his sole decision. So don't put it on him. He has a hierarchy that he must go through for that to happen, right? AD. I would not be here if it weren't for this man. With all, you have no idea the trials and tribulations that we stood back to back and worked out for some of the things that you don't even know about, some of the things that y'all have no idea about. And I'm not tired of fighting whatsoever, but if I heard God's voice on coming, don't second guess of my hearing ability. I know God, and I know when he shifts, and I know when he moves, and I know how he gets down with me. I always questioned things when I was a player. How can you be so dominant and have to play for 5 football teams? That don't make sense to me. I ask God that often, but then I had to understand when he's taking you from faith to faith, from glory to glory, and allowing you to provoke change in different places. That's why he would allow me to play for 5 darn football teams and 4 baseball teams, because it doesn't supposed to happen like that. But I understand the calling that he has on my life. And I feel like I got to do something about it. It's been 4 or more African-American head coaches at the next level that has been terminated. I haven't heard not one other than a candidate like myself to replace them. So to me, that's a problem that many don't think about, but that's a problem. If someone don't step up and step out and hold it down for us, there's a problem. And many of detractors, I guess they don't understand college football consists of 70% African American. I don't care where you at. It just happens to be more at a HBCU. But it's not like I'm not gonna speak into the lives of young African American men and women alike, because my challenge is still to provoke change no matter where I am. And I'm gonna be me. I'm 55 and I don't plan on changing no time soon. God made me like this, and I think God is pleased with what he's created. This is probably the toughest moment for me ever, because it involves y'all. If it didn't involve y'all, I'm out. But when I talked about his story and understand some of y'all's stories that I've come to know, and just seeing the progression and seeing what 11 did out there today, and just seeing what some of you guys have climbed to, is undarn believable. And that's the thing that got me. That's the thing that's holding me hostage, is y'all faces. And not only y'all, but the equipment team. I'm gonna let you
Dang,
make
he
it
is
today,
sad,
bro.
man. You can tell on his face he's sad.
The equipment team, the training staff, the media staff, the photography staff, the GAs, the CUJ, and
Oh dang, I just thought about that. Yeah, his media, a lot of them are done too. I just thought about that. They're done too. I just thought about that. So, because I think a lot of them are like Deion people. So they're losing that too.
everybody included, the documentary team as well. This ain't easy, and it's not about a bag. I've been making money a long time, and I ain't nowhere near broke. So it's not about a bag, but it is about an opportunity. So I always felt like if you dominate your opportunity and you treat it,
I mean, I mean, isn't it technically about a bag though? I mean, if we think about it, isn't it technically about a bag though? Because it's kind of like if you have like a job, right, and let's say engineering, right, and you ask for a promotion, and they give you, let's say, like they say, they look at everything and say, yeah, we think you deserve, this promotion, and we think you should also, make this much more money, but we want you to do it in a different state. Majority of people are taking that option. Let's be real. Most people are taking that option because even when I heard about that, I was like, yeah, money talks. So what decision you make? Yeah, I mean the bag.
people right. bag is gonna always come. I never chase the bag. A bag has always chased me because I've always tried to.
Okay, yeah, that's true. The bag is chasing you though.
Regarding people, regarding decisions, regarding life. It hadn't been too many times where I was meant to stay right and I took a left. Maybe a couple of marriages, I take that back.
All right.
I'm sorry. Sorry. But any questions you have, I know this is a bittersweet moment, and I heard some foolishness talking about it, and then they're gonna jump in the portal. You ain't heard nobody but yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Because whether it's 11 or 22, we're gonna go to Atlanta and kick some butt. We're gonna win. And I would hate for you to be at home looking at us on television doing our thing. So make sure you choose properly, and if anybody have a problem, I would want you to come and talk to me about it so I can set you straight. So I can give you some real direction on life and what I see for you and what I think you should do as a man. I'm not gonna tell you no wrong, I'm gonna tell you right. Just like him. We've been trying to make sure you guys are straight for quite some time. And I love it that we can talk like that. That we gotta straighten that. This gotta be this gotta be that. It can't be no let up now. Same passion, same intensity, same type of uniform, the same cleats, the same Under Armour.
Under Armour, yeah. I was just about to say that. But you're saying Under Armour because if you don't know, Jackson State used to be Nike until Deion came and changed to Under Armour. So that's what I was thinking about that. I was like, y'all gonna change back to Nike now?
Everybody straight. So that's what it is, fellas. You heard it from me. The world don't know. They assume y'all are the first ones to know and to hear it from me. My family members didn't even know. I don't tell them that because they can't hold water, especially my mama. Can't hold water. If I want everybody to know, I tell my mama, right, Trey? Yeah, she gonna tell it on the mouth. Or TJ, TJ gonna tell it too. But any questions? Yes, sir.
I don't really have a question, I got a statement.
Yes, sir.
It's to the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put this on myself. The day I said I was coming back, it wasn't for this what we just had right here. It was for what we left when we went to Atlanta. And I think all y'all who was here, when y'all felt that, y'all know what that means because we gave them that game. My whole thing was I want to finish my play. So I know a lot of y'all want to make y'all decisions, and I never fought y'all for that. But I want y'all to remember who came back and who tried to do this again and who tried to run this back. I want y'all to have my back just like I had y'all's. That was the main thing. The coach know, when I talked to him, it was for that game period, for this game in Atlanta. I don't want to get this up, and I damn sure want to finish where we started. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to think about me. If it ain't there, I want y'all to think about me. You know what I'm saying? Everything else gonna be there. But I want to finish where we started, bro. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I cried after that game. And you know what I'm saying? Just because we gave them that. Not only all y'all in the eyes, I want y'all to know that. I came back for y'all. I want y'all to think about me though, bro. Think about me. That's all I'm saying. Think about the team. Think about these guys you just won this with. This season. We didn't have this last year. We lost 2 games preseason. So just think about this story. We still making his story. You know what I'm saying? So don't think about yourselves at this moment. Think about the brother next to you. Think about what we got here. That's all I want to say. There ain't no question, but I'm just telling y'all. I want to finish where we started.
It's open house, fellas. We talk about it like we do everything.
Thank you.
38 special.
I was gonna say, I appreciate you, coach. Everything you did. You're a real goat for real. And I love you. So.
Love you back, my brother. When I'm talking about his story, you know I was talking about you. Because that just don't happen. The way it happened, the way it worked out. And it's funny because we was doing media the other day, and they say, who do you think is going to be some of the unsung heroes? I said, I just tell you like this. I don't know how many touches that he's going to get, but if 38 especially touch that ball, he going to make something happen in this game. And I'll be darned. You did. And Flea know how I feel about you. And, you know, he get tired of it. Hey, man, put him in. Put him in, let's go get it. Because I know what you got inside. And guess what? Whenever you ever seen him loafing at practice, whenever you seen him with his head down, whenever you see him tripping or hating, anytime you called on him, he was there. And he had every right to be a little sensitive, tripping a little bit. Savon ball, he did the doggone thing, but he wasn't crying about that. Every time he got a shot, he made it happen. And I appreciate you for that, man. A lot of growth. Ain't nobody want to say nothing there?
What can they say?
That's the thing, though. And then this, so I know, what I'm saying, the relationship I had with you and stuff like that, from the lowest to the highest. But even if I had to pay $1 million to tap in your chest again, I'd do that. Yeah, remember after Florida?
Oh, man. That's a little cheap, man. If you ever hit me like that again, I promise.
See, I
love your growth. I appreciate your growth too, and you understanding what we really see in you. At one point, we were seeing in you more than you were seeing in yourself. You were still stuck, but I'm thankful that you are not at that place anymore. That's why we gave you that initial and put it on you, because you deserved it, you earned it. You practice like it, you bite it, you study, you prepare for it, and your coach validates you every bit of the way. And I know Aubrey's saying that I don't know what some of y'all gonna do. I don't even understand the thought process of you thinking you're gonna hurt somebody if you don't play. You're gonna hurt yourself because the scouts or whoever gonna ask, well, why didn't he play in the game? It wasn't like you had pro on the other side. People opt out of championship games because of pros. Like they afraid of somehow they're gonna get hurt for the draft. That's not the case. So you would really be hurting yourself, and I would hate for you to make that decision, because you're gonna have to explain that to somebody, that I was just sensitive and I ain't feel like playing. You're gonna have to explain that to somebody. And somebody may not be forgiving. Then the other coach that you're gonna try to go to, because you ain't gonna play him no more, he gonna ask you those questions. Why didn't you participate in the last game? And what you gonna say?
Because coach leaving.
I was mad because the coach left. What if the coach wanted to take him?
Wait, what?
You got quiet then, huh? Good.
Travis Hunter.
What else? I want us to exhaust everything, get everything out.
Well, guys, that's the end of the video. So yeah, Deion's leaving, going to Colorado. Now the question is that a lot of people are still wondering, okay, what does this mean for Shiloh, Shador? Pretty sure Deion Sanders Jr. is probably leaving too, since he's part of the media team. And shout out to him. This clip is from his channel, Well Off Media. Yeah, pretty cool channel. I showed you behind the scenes of what's been going on at JSU and stuff. And probably gonna be showing, I guess, what's gonna happen in Colorado now. But yeah, and also I know Deion has a daughter that goes there too at JSU. She plays basketball, so I don't know what that means for her. Now, I know she's playing right now for the women's basketball team, so who knows what's gonna happen with that. And Travis Hunter, what's gonna happen with him? Because again, the main reason he's at JSU is because of Deion Sanders. So what does that mean? Because a lot of these players came for Deion. Let's be real. That's why a lot of them, he told them to ask questions like, "What are you gonna ask? Like, you leaving? Like after we win or lose this game?" And I might assume they'll win. I kind of assumed they're gonna win last year because I was there, and they lost obviously, and obviously a lot hurt people when that happened. But yeah, you gotta finish what you started. So hey, just go Atlanta, win that game. Then after that, I guess we'll see what happens with JSU and see what Deion does at his new coaching job. So yeah, but definitely interesting here. I think my dad pretty much told me this was probably gonna happen. Not really that surprised about it. Not really. But definitely interesting. It's gonna be a different vibe now at JSU. But yeah, I think I want to know y'all thoughts about this. Obviously, again, I know he said he's not doing it for the bag, but let's be real. We know how part of that is because of the bag. Now, I think the real question is, was that coach that called him and said he wasn't swag? Is that true now, or? I'm just throwing that out there, but y'all still think, Deion's whack? I think he definitely left, obviously he left his mark here at JSU. I'm not a JSU student, but, I'm in Mississippi, so it definitely changed the vibe of Mississippi, changed the whole way, people, it didn't change like the crime and stuff, but it still was like a new, refreshing thing to have him here, because Mississippi's not really known for much, except if it's bad. I think he brought a good light to it, and to HBCUs too, So, yeah, I just think good luck to him, good to his family, and good luck to JSU, and again, they'll probably win in Atlanta. So yeah. Other than that, guys, if you're new here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in this video. Peace.